Today's verse of the day is from Ecclesiastes chapter 1 and verse number 7. The Bible says, "All the rivers run into the sea, yet the sea is not full. Unto the place from whence the rivers come, thither they return again." The water that gets into the river, it goes back to its original source. What in the world is this talking about? In modern times, we call it the water cycle. The Earth's surface, 71% of the Earth's surface is covered by water. The oceans and the seas and the lakes, rivers comprise 71% of the Earth's surface. Well, why doesn't the water just roll over the land and take over the whole earth? The water cycle. This verse says the rivers go into the sea, but the seas don't overflow, and the water returns from which it came. It goes back to its original source. Why is that? Well, you say it's a water cycle. Well, yeah, but who put that into place? Back in Job 38, we have a record of God speaking to Job. Job thought he wanted some answers to questions, but God's the one who fired off the questions. Job chapter 38 and verse number 8. "Or who shut up the sea with doors when it brake forth, as if it had issued out of the womb?" God said, who put the stop to the sea? And down in verse 11, verse 10, and break up for it my decreed place, and set bars and doors, and said, "Hither shalt thou come, but no further, and here shall thy proud waves be stayed." God said, who set that in order? Who's the one that said the sea goes no further and the waves stop here? God did. The creator of the universe has the universe in his hands. Now, how in the world did Solomon know about this thing we call the water cycle? That was not common knowledge in his day. He must have gotten that knowledge from the God of heaven himself. We sometimes call it scientific foreknowledge. Things that are mentioned in the Bible, little gems, before the scientific community came along and discovered them. Today's verse of the day, Ecclesiastes 1 and verse 7.